Birdkeeper Vance on Route 44 wants to rematch me, so yeah, let's fight him right now. It's been a while since I last fought this guy, so hopefully his levels have increased just a little bit. Okay, it's Pidgeotto. What level is it this time? Level 32. Okay, I'll take that. Although I much prefer if maybe his Pidgeotto was a Pidgeot. But I guess it'll be that case maybe sometime later into the game. Hopefully. Okay, so I take it he has 2 Pidgeottos on his team because I think it's a little too early for him to have Pidgeotto and Pidgeot. But whatever the case is, I'm sure Raikou could handle both of them at the same time. Hey, the more experience, the better. Yeah, it's kind of strange how these two keep throwing some cheap damage at me via Quick Attack. But it doesn't really matter since Quick Attack is not doing that much. Although I much prefer the one-hit KOs and not get hit at all, but yeah, I can't have everything. Okay, Birdkeeper Vance is down, so back to Kanto. Alright, Lavender Town, here we come. Oh, but first I want to talk to this guy. Almost missed him. Yeah, I have a habit of zooming past these guys and going straight to another route. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Okay, Route 8. There's a lot of trainers here, so hopefully I'll be at Lavender Town before you know it. Okay, it's locked. That underground path I tried to get in before, but that one I tried to get in, I believe it was blocked off by somebody. But as for that one, it's just completely locked. I'm not really sure if the game gives an explanation as to why it's locked. I guess maybe too many people doing some mischievous things underground. If that's the case, then I guess it's pretty understandable. Oh yes, something I did mention before that I should have mentioned when I first got Larvitar. If I was playing Gold and Silver, then Larvitar only appears at Mount Silver Cave. So yeah, if I was let's playing Gold or Silver, then I'm not even sure if I actually want to use Larvitar, since it comes like practically at the end of the game. And if that's the case, then maybe I won't use it at all. Otherwise, it'll be a huge pain in the ass to raise it up, since the Lucky Egg does make an appearance in Gen 2, or should I say the Lucky Egg makes its appearance in Gen 2, but that thing is practically impossible to get, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother. So Crystal it is. Alright, anyway, in the remakes, something that somehow I saw coming. In the Battle Tower, you could potentially fight the Team Galactic Bosses. Yeah, something I never saw coming. But technically I did, because for some reason, back when I played Diamond for the first time, I was thinking to myself, what would happen if maybe Galactic Grunts would appear at the Battle Tower? And, well, it's not exactly what I pictured, but we see that the Galactic Bosses are in the Battle Tower. Well, I guess this pretty much explains what happens to Mars, Jupiter, and Cyrus, since after you defeat Cyrus at the Spear Pillar, Mars, and Jupiter just disappeared, never to be seen again. And that's just Saturn. So yeah, nice to know that we get to see them again. Yeah, something I never would have thought of. Yeah, who would have thought that something I was thinking about years ago would be projected onto a video game? Even if it wasn't exactly what I thought it was. But I'm actually not up to that part of the game yet. I'm still on my way to the Pokemon League in the remakes. And as for the Pokemon they use, well, I guess the Pokemon they use are pretty okay. Although I kind of wish they would use them not at the battle tower, was what I meant. Because in Platinum, if you remember, you fight Mars and Jupiter right as you step in foot Stark Mountain. And given the Pokemon that Mars and Jupiter use inside the battle tower, I kind of wish that maybe they actually do appear in Stark Mountain so that way you could fight them. Excuse me, I'm trying to switch Gengar to the front since Suicune got up a level. Okay, thank you. Yeah, sometimes I actually skip these guys, but eventually I have to go back to fight them because there's no other way around them. At least I don't think there is. So yeah, and the cherry on top, I believe Cyrus, I heard, he uses a Rotom. Yes, the very same Pokemon whose room is hidden inside the Team Galactic Eterna building. How you guys hand on a Rotom, I have absolutely no idea, since there's a lot of debate whether Rotom is a legendary or not. Me personally, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, sometimes I have a huge amount of success, catching Rotom without any trouble. But overall, I have no idea if Rotom is really a legendary or not. Feel free to think on yourself, since, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Sometimes, well, sometimes I do consider Rotom a legendary because, well, yeah, it's found in an area where you least expect it to be. Okay, is there anything here? Okay, no, there's somebody up there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Gengar up front. Because given this guy's sprite, I'm pretty sure I know what he has on his team. So yeah, I'm not up to the Battle Tower yet, but I know for a fact that Cyrus has a Rotom, which is very surprising that someone like him would have that. Although, I'm not too sure if he uses any of Rotom's forms. If so, then I guess that's okay. Especially if people use the Wash Rotom, since it seems to me that the Wash Rotom is the most frequently used Rotom form ever. Yeah, I'm not the only person that notices that, hopefully. As for me using Rotom, yeah, I guess I do like the Wash Rotom as well. Even though I've never done competitive battling, still, I think I like Wash Rotom, and as for the other ones, well, they're okay, but for some reason I just prefer the Wash Rotom. Well, in Brilliant Diamond, no, not Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I meant to say Renegade Platinum, when I fight Mars and Jupiter inside Stark Mountain, yeah, I do like the Pokemon that they're given. It throws in a pretty decent challenge, I have to say. I kind of wish that they would do that in the remakes, but like I said previously, this game is based off of Diamond Pearl, not Platinum, and that's kind of a shame because there's some things that I've gotten used to already, but unfortunately I can't get to do them because they didn't exist in Diamond Pearl. Like say, when I caught Dialga, yeah, I was kind of sad because I couldn't get to go into the Distortion World because I will admit one thing, that was one of my favorite segments in the entirety of Pokemon Platinum. And to be honest, I think that looked like the start of maybe 3D graphics or something. Well, technically, there weren't any actual 3D graphics in the Distortion World, but yeah, just the way it works, it kind of gives you the impression that maybe you're seeing some 3D graphics. I'm pretty sure the majority of us would want to see what the Distortion World would have looked like in 3D. Although, I heard something about that Shadow Giratina, and I'm not too sure if it's in that distortion part of the Ramadas Park. I haven't gone there yet, but yeah, once I see what happens there, yeah, hopefully I'll say everything that I need to say, since I am very curious as to how I'm going to catch that or maybe defeat it. Actually, no, I can't catch it, as I just found out. Yeah, looks like I'm going to get a run for my money again. Okay, I believe this was the last trainer on Route 8, so Lavender Town should be up ahead, and let me just grab his berry first. So yeah, that was pretty short. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I'm pretty sure there was a whole lot other trainers within Route 8. Okay, now let me just heal up first of all, since I use quite a bit of power points on Route 8. So Lavender Town. Lavender Town is not exactly a huge town, but I do have some information regarding Liquid Crystal. But I'm gonna keep that for when I go inside the radio tower. You'll see why when I eventually get there. Okay, she's talking about expansion card, which means I can listen to radio programs in the Kanto region. And especially one of them in particular that could get rid of that Snorlax that's blocking the entrance to the Diglett's cave. Okay, what do you have to say here? Okay, the rock tunnel. I don't think I'm gonna go there quite yet. I think I'll keep that off for maybe later. Okay, what do we have here in the mart? Anything particular you're selling? Okay, nothing out of the ordinary. Although it's kind of strange to see potions there at this point in the game. Okay, I dumped all my items in my PC. And also, I actually ran out of space in my PC, so I had to sell some things in order to make some room. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about Gens 1 and 2. The PC storage system, yeah, it could potentially get full, and that's really, really annoying. Good thing they decided to fix that in Generation 3, I believe, or maybe it was Gen 4. One of those two generations. And this Lavender Town music here, I like it better when I hear it in the daytime because, yeah, this sounds like something I would like to hear during the daytime. But I will give you one thing. Well, I think this one's a lot more peaceful than the one for Red, Blue, and Yellow, since that one is kind of creepy, actually. Okay, got some Pokemon here. I believe this is Mr. Fuji's house. Oh wait, what'd you say? Mr. Fuji lives here. Oh, okay. For a second I thought he said Mr. Fuji doesn't live here. Guess I must have read it wrong. And there's a lot of changes in Lavender Town since 3 years ago. So there's a radio tower here in place of the Pokemon Tower, which is now in this building over here. Well, not exactly Pokemon Tower, it's just more of an inside graveyard. Okay, this is the radio tower, but we can only explore the ground floor, unfortunately. So yeah, in Liquid Crystal, I believe the villainous team, I don't recall which one it was, either it was Team Saturn or Team Rockets. Yeah, they're doing a whole lot of crap here, I don't know what they were doing. Okay, hold on a second. I believe this guy, he's going to give me the radio expansion card, but only after I solve the power plant problem. Once I do that, I'm going to come back here and get my Pokedex, no, not Pokedex, Pokegear, the expansion cards. Okay, as I was saying, a villainous team is doing something around here, and get this. You can actually go up the tower. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. You can go up the tower. But in this game, unfortunately, you can't. Although I would really like to see what it would look like in this game, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Okay, this guy's going to tell me as to why I can't go upstairs. Ever since Johto's radio tower was taken over by a criminal gang, we had to step up our security. My character can simply tell them that Team Rocket is not going to be an issue anymore. But since I'm a mute character, that can't happen. And yeah, that's not the best part. I deal with the villainous team, and Zapdos, yes, you heard me right, Zapdos actually appears on top of the radio tower. I don't recall if I could catch it or not, but yeah, just to let you know, it's there, in Liquid Crystal, not here. And then I believe the guy I just talked to, the one who's going to update my Pokegear, he's going to give me some money, I think like 10,000 Pokedollars or something. So yeah, I think that's a pretty nice side quest for the radio tower. Well, at least I get to go up the tower, because, yeah, you know why. Okay, here is Mr. Fuji. Okay, I'm not really sure how they managed to take down the Pokemon Tower and put all the gravestones in this very building. Kinda boggles my mind, don't you think? Especially since that Pokemon Tower had like 6 floors in it, I believe. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more gravestones in there than I see here. Okay, I don't think there's anything here of note, although I could be wrong, because I have a feeling in my bones that there's a hidden item there, but I don't think I want to waste my time looking for it. Okay, here's the name Raider. Just like in Johto, I'm gonna turn it down because I don't need to nickname my Pokemon. Okay, what do you have to say? Kanto has many good radio shows. I seriously doubt that because I think Oak and Mary's program is also on the Kanto radio system. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna listen to that because, yeah, everything has been said. I've been milking that joke since the very beginning, since I accidentally heard it. Well, not exactly an accent, well, you know what I mean. I just wanted to see if I can make fun of Mary for anything she says out of the ordinary, and yeah, I did get more than what I bargained for. Okay, that's it for Lavender Town, so up next we're gonna go to Cerulean City. So for that I'm just gonna go back to Saffron City and go north this time. But given how much time I have, I don't think I have a whole lot of time to explore the entirety of it, so I think I'm just going to save the rest of Cerulean City for next time. Okay, I don't think I talked to this guy yet. How do I like Kanto, huh? Well, there's a lot of changes around in Kanto, as from 3 years ago, but overall, it's still the same. Okay, this line over here, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. You see that line in games like Red, Blue, and Yellow, but I don't really know what it is. Okay, this used to be a daycare center, but I guess not anymore. Okay, what is this old lady talking about? There's a shadow hovering over you. What is she talking about? Okay, that sounds like something a crazy person would say. Anyway, she gives me the cleanse tag. I believe this is supposed to ward off wild Pokemon. I was in mortal danger. What mortal danger? Are you senile or something? Okay, do you have anything to say about that? My grandma is into warding off what she believes to be evil spirits. Okay, I don't know how to respond to that, except that, yeah, your grandmother must be kinda crazy. Okay, here we are now in Cerulean City, but, like I said, I'm going to explore the city next time. So join me then for some more Kanto action.